was Adam and Eve, right? It was not Adam and Steve. It wasn't Eve and Evelyn. It wasn't none of that. It was Adam and Eve. Exactly, because when you have two of the opposites, it produces life, right? If we left women on an island by themselves, would they reproduce? How? They can't, sis. It has to be a male. It has to be a male. Look, women carry the egg. The egg must be fertilized by a seed. Men carry seeds. That's why God made it perfect. He said man and woman. And that's why the animals, if the animals didn't have male and female, they wouldn't reproduce.
They thought I was done, I'm not. I'm back on the block, ain't talking about slinging no rock. Knock up the giants with scripture, I don't need a weapon. Somehow they still say I'm like Pop. I tell them pull up, the show didn't stop. This spot is good enough to teach you the fly.
But like you said, they made up everything and lied to us. They perverted our minds. Read verse 68 now. Now you go 68. Yes, sir. Let's do that. Come on.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So now the Lord was talking to the Israelites and said, I'm going to bring you into Egypt again. Do you know the Bible at all, young brother? What happened in Egypt? Why did Moses have to go to Pharaoh and say, let my people go? Everybody can chime in. Why did he have to say, let my people go? Why did Moses say that? What was going on to the Israelites in Egypt? Yes, they were much like the Israelites today, being mistreated, but what is it called? Slaves. They were slaves. So whenever the Israelites heard Egypt, yes, put it together, bro, piece it together. Because we got to think for ourselves. We can't let the white man think for us no more. We got to think for ourselves. I'm your brother, coming showing you the keys to life, bro. That you're an Israelite, that you're the greatest thing ever to walk this earth. But we got to start thinking for ourselves. Read it again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Slavery again, how?
With ships.
Now, who went into slavery on ships? This look familiar? Read this off to me, bro. Read this off. What did it say? What did it say on here? So you gotta speak up. Speak up. Y'all read it with me, family. Come on. What did it say? We're right here. All right. Slavery was Bible prophecy. Now, what do we have here? What did it say? I don't say American. African slave trade. It says African slave trade. Read it. It said what?
And ye shall go, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Slavery again?
With ships.
With ships. These are ship routes. This is the routes that the ships took when they took us from the west coast of Africa over to the Americas. So you got the west coast of Africa. No, you good. Stay here. It's good. We got to use our minds. We got to use our minds now. We got to wake up from white society.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's deeper.
I get you. There is a layer to it. No, you good. You got to. Because you got to piece it together. Read it again. Hold on. Look. Stay there. Read this again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Now, sis. Family, rock with me. Hold on. Where's that sign that got the dollar on it and the quarter and all that?
Minnesota.
It was Minnesota. Okay, I'm sorry. Minnesota. That ain't too far from here. But there's a number of George Floyds. Our dead bodies is in the street. He is a representation of all the number of black people that's been killed unjustly by the police, by white society in general. All right. There's too many to name. If we start naming, we'll be here all day. Come on.
Which spiritually is called Sodom.
So this place is spiritually called Sodom. What went on in Sodom? What kind of stuff went on in Sodom? What went on? LGBTQ, right? The Lord said this place is spiritually Sodom. This place allows all of that. They want you to do that thing because, yes, and much of what you see here. But this is the thing. Look. What we can't do, listen, but what it was wrong. But look, was it right or was it wrong? Was it right or was it wrong? Now let's sum it all up. You say it was wrong? What you say? Was it right? Was Sodom and Gomorrah right or wrong?
It's always wrong.
It's wrong because God destroyed it, sis. That's what you gotta understand. The Lord was never about that. It was Adam and Eve, right? It was not Adam and Steve. It wasn't Eve and Evelyn. It wasn't none of that. It was Adam and Eve. Exactly, because when you have two of the opposites, it produces life, right? If we left women on an island by themselves, would they reproduce? How? They can, sis. There has to be a male. There has to be a male. Look, women carry the egg. The egg must be fertilized by a seed. Men carry seeds. That's why God made it perfect. He said man and woman. And that's why the animals, if the animals didn't have male and female, they wouldn't reproduce. We ain't talking about GMO. We ain't talking about GMO and artificially made. We know that happens, all right? Yeah. But before this white man perverted the earth, it was male and female. You had to have a male bull and a female cow. You know what I'm saying? All right, come on.
Which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
So what we can't do is say what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah was right. Because if it was right, God would not have destroyed it. Let's leave it there. Everything through the lens of God now. Not through the lens of white man, through feelings, none of that. We got to go through the eyes of God. God said Sodom and Gomorrah was wrong. America says no, Sodom and Gomorrah is right. So if God said it's wrong in that time and destroyed it, in this modern day, what are you going to do?
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Because when people sin, get Romans 6:23. Now I'm going to show y'all some sin after this. I'm sorry, go ahead. I heard this earlier. True, hold on. He got a point. So guess what? But we have a choice. We have a choice to do right or a choice to do wrong. You see what I'm saying? Now the white man, all these other nations, they choose to do wrong on a regular because that's just them. They evil as hell, right? Yes, I understand that. And God, look, said this. No. Read this. 6:23.
Romans chapter 6 and verse 23. For the wages of sin is death.
So the wages of sin is death. So when we sin as a people, y'all know what sin is? Yeah. What's sin? You can drink. Yes. The sin is drunkenness.
You're doing something wrong in your head, it becomes a sin.
No.
Your head.
No. 1 John 3 and 4. We got you. Let's clear it up.
1 John chapter 3 and verse 4.
Listen up. Hold on, listen up. Because I don't want to say you just wrong. I'm trying to give you guys, remember, we got to think through the lens of God now. All right, come on.
Whosoever committed sin transgresseth also the law.
For sin
is the transgression of the law.
So when we break the law, that is what sin is. So as men, we shouldn't have our head covered when the word of God is coming out. When we read the Bible, we can't have our head covered.
I wasn't saying like that. I'm saying like breaking the law. When you know you're breaking the law, you know you're sinning.
Yes, him having his head covered right now is a sin. Deuteronomy 22:5. I want to show y'all sin, all right? Because we don't know this. White man Jesus said, hey, come as you are and stay as you are. You don't have to change. You can just do what you want. Now let me show you this. Come on.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 4.
Now listen, my sisters. Come on.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So a woman cannot wear what belongs to a man. Come on. She hit it.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Now neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. So what do y'all see? So what do we see men wearing today that women wear? No, come back. Because I told you earlier. God has the final say. My sister, does God have the final say?
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.